And we have the first race for the women's final 500 meter here. 4 laps to go, with 278 Jamie McDonald in the lead. One lap to go, folks. 1 lap to go for the first race, the ladies' final 500 meter. 270 taking the lead. And Patryka Maleskova from Poland taking the lead in this race. Coming up in the second race for the women's final, we have Camille Dessert Rainville from Canada in lane number 1. Lane number 2, Isabelle Carrier from Canada. Lane number 3, Sam Morrison from Great Britain. And lane number 4, Hanne Desmet from Belgium. And we're off for the second race for the ladies' final 500 meter race. Currently 283 Isabelle Carrier in the lead. 4 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen, for this race, with Isabelle remaining in the lead here for this race. Just about 1 lap to go, folks. Final lap with number 287 in the lead with Camille Dessert Rainville. And number 287, Camille Dessert Rainville, taking the lead in race number 2. Coming up for race number 3 in lane number 1, Ekaterina Efremkova from Russia. And then number 2, Courtney Schmier from Canada. Lane number 3, Elizaveta Kuznetsova. And lane number 4 from Canada, Lydiane Cornier. And we have a false start, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just have a restart momentarily. And we're off with race number 3 for the women's 500-meter finale. Just shy of 2 laps to go with number 272, Courtney Schmier, in the lead. 1 lap to go with Courtney Schmier still in the lead. And Courtney Schmier from Canada taking the lead in this race. And the final race for the women's 500-meter, we have in lane number 1, Ilaria Oborina from Russia. Lane number 2, Alison Desmarais from Canada. And in lane number 3, Hannah Morrison from Great Britain. And we have a false start, ladies and gentlemen, in the 4th race for the ladies' 500-meter final. And we're off the ladies' final race in the 500-meter here at the short track Inter-Continental Invitational. 4 laps to go for this final race, the ladies' 500-meter. Number 262, Elena Oborina, in the lead. Elena's still in the lead here with just under 2 laps to go. And the final lap here, and Lena's still maintaining the lead. And Ilaria Oborina from Russia takes the lead in race number 4 for the women's 500-meter finale. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have the men's final 500-meter. We have a total of 5 races for this particular final segment of our races. In the first race, we have 4 races. We're going to have Denis Irapetyan from Russia. In lane number 2, Alexander Shilganov from Russia. Lane number 3, Jacob McKenzie. And lane number 4, Daniil Ebog from Russia. Leading up to your race number 1 for the men's 500-meter finale at the Short Track Inter-Continental Invitational. And the first race for the gentlemen are off. We have 4 racers here from Russia and Canada. 269, Denis Aryapatyan from Russia in the lead. 4 laps for this particular race. Very hotly contested, very strategic race going with under 2 laps to go, folks. 269 still in the lead with just under 2 laps to go. Very tight indeed, very tight indeed. 1 more lap to go, ladies and gentlemen. 1 more lap to go. Oh, and 269. Just going with 275, we have Jacob McKenzie in the lead. Well done, Jacob McKenzie from Canada. Coming up in race number 2 for the men's 500-meter finale, we have Artem Derkash from Russia. In lane number 2, Kale Hillis from Canada. Lane number 3, Alexander Koval. And in lane number 4, R.E. Richards from Canada. And the men are off for the second race for the men's final 500 meter. And looks like we're going to have a restart, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just have a restart for that race momentarily. We're just going to repair the ice as well. As many of you know, the Olympic Oval has the most amazing ice technicians in the world, and our ice is the fastest ice in the world. In just a few moments, we'll be restarting this race, ladies and gentlemen. Four more races here for the men's 500-meter final, followed by the men's and women's 3,000-meter relay, which will be happening just immediately after these set of 500-meter finals. And the men are off for the second race in the men's final 500 meter. 4 laps to go for these gentlemen. Number 279, Kale Hillis in the lead. Just approaching the final lap, ladies and gentlemen, we have number 267 from Russia in the lead. Artem Derkash, the final lap here. And 264, Alexander Koval from Russia in the lead. And next race, race number 3 here in the men's final. We have in lane number 1, Gert Jan Gomin from Belgium, Artem Denisov in lane number 2 from Russia, Alphonse Ouimet, lane number 3 from Canada, and Antoine Roy, lane number 4, also from Canada.
In our previous race 10B, skaters 264 and 286 are penalized for impeding.
And we're off for race number 3 for the men's 500-meter final. 4 laps for this race, ladies and gentlemen. With skater 288, Alphonse Ouimet in the lead. And we have a crash off to the side. The race continues. Final lap to go, folks. Final lap to go. 268 in the lead. And Artem Denisov from Russia takes the lead in the 3rd race. Coming up in the 4th race, ladies and gentlemen, Carter Chambers in lane number 1 from Canada. Lane number 2, Keegan Christ, also from Canada. Lane number 3, Stein Desmet from Belgium. And lane number 4, Jens Alme, also from Belgium. Coming on up in race number 4 for the men's 500-meter. And the men are off for the race number 4 for the men's final. 4 laps to go for this race. Skater 282, Carter Chambers in the lead. Just under 2 laps to go, and we have 1 crash off to the side. The race continues. Skater 296 taking the lead, Stein Desmet from Belgium. And skater 296, Stein Desmet from Belgium, takes the lead in race number 4 for the men's 500-meter. And 1 more race to go, ladies and gentlemen, for the men's 500-meter. We have in lane number 1, Hayden Mayer, lane from Canada. Lane number 2, Reno Van Horen from Belgium. Lane number 3, Ward Petra from Belgium. Lane number 4, Jesse Sluiser from Canada. And lane number 5, Einar Agdestein from Norway. And we're off for the final men's 500-meter race. Race number 5. Just under 4 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Skater 294, Ward Petra in the lead. Things are tight, folks. Things are tight. 294 still in the lead. 1 lap to go, ladies and gentlemen. 1 lap to go. And 294, Ward Petra from Belgium takes the lead in the 5th race here. And that wraps up our 500-meter men's finals. 2 more races to go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be starting at 4:47. That's in approximately 20 minutes. We'll be starting the men's and women's 3,000-meter relays. So we'll have 1 race for each. So be sure to stick around. We have a 20-minute break. This weekend, you can watch the entire short track Inter-Continental Invitational on your iPad, on your iPhone, on your tablet, your PC, or your smart TV. Watch us at the Olympic Oval on your favorite YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in 20 minutes for the final races of the day, the men's and ladies 3,000-meter relays.